Day 39 in a year of living the warrior's way. Today I want to talk about something called strategic seduction. Sounds sexy, eh? So, in Warrior, not only do we have all of the various different things that we have to do with Core 4 and stacking, and the various tools that we have, there's also a ridiculous amount of training on business-related things, marriage-related things, fitness-related things that you can take. And one of those that I'm studying at the moment is strategic seduction. And basically it is helping the married businessman to understand mass marketing and why it doesn't work anymore. Because in the past there was the different aspects to marketing where you would put an advert in the radio, on the TV, in the newspaper, maybe in a magazine, maybe in a book. But those were the only things that were available. And it was a case of take some shit, throw it at the wall, see what sticks, see if anyone bites. And you would get an awful lot of things called buyer's remorse, where people would get all hung up and go, oh my God, this is so exciting. It looks so cool. Oh my God, I'm going to buy. And then they go, actually, no, fuck, I didn't really want that. I just got caught up in the moment, or I got, talked into it by a sleazy salesman or some flashy advertising or something. And it would lead to refunds and it would lead to unhappy customers. And ultimately, it was a not very effective way of marketing, getting money in. There was no way of tracking because you would just put an advert in a newspaper and some orders would either come in or they wouldn't. So the difference is, sorry if it's very windy today, what happens with strategic seduction is that you actually talk to your chosen market. So you niche it down. So if we look at Warrior, for example, Garrett, when he started with Warrior, he said, I want to talk to men. Okay, lots of men in the world. No, I want to talk to businessmen, okay, of a certain age. What else? Well, they've got to be married and they've got to have children. So he had his niche, then his niche down again, then his micro niche. And why did he want to talk to married businessmen with children? Because he was a married businessman with children. So he could talk their language, he could understand and have empathy with the problems that they had. And when he started marketing Warrior, he only marketed to those people. And this worked with incredible effect for over 10 years and has allowed him to build a massive empire. And now he teaches us, those people who have been seduced by that message, into actually doing a similar thing ourselves and learning these things ourselves. So the important thing with this message is you don't want to be mass marketing to everyone and anyone. You want to niche it down, then go even further, then even smaller niche, and then you lead them on a journey. Seduction is about a journey where you get into someone's head, where you get them to actually be grateful and actually want to buy from you out of desire. And you have to build that desire. You don't just go on a first date and say, I want to marry you. Will you marry me? It doesn't happen like that. Maybe in Mills and Boone or Disneyland or something like that. But in real life, it doesn't happen like that. So what you actually have to do is you have to establish the frame. And the frame comes from a series of different messages which are done through your marketing. And those different messages lead someone down a particular path that you want them to go from and to. So they start off where they're asleep, where they don't know anything about you, they've never heard of you, they're not comfortable with you, but they look at you and they look at the product and they look at what you're offering, they go, okay, let's have a look. And then you give them a call to action. So if you want to learn a little bit more, click this button, fill in your email address, and I'll take you to the next phase. So they do that because they go, okay, yeah, there's good value in that initial communication. Let's see what else this guy or girl has got to say. Then you've got them on the journey. And that's when you take them gradually down this road of seduction, where you fill them with more value, you educate them in different ways, you make them become more comfortable with you, more interested in you, you become more desirable to them. Then you can offer them your product, your service, and they will be happy to buy, because that product and service is specifically tailored to them, not to anyone else, to them alone. And that, my friends, is an amazing thing. So I'm studying that at the moment, and this is one of the first videos where I will be telling you a little bit more about strategic seduction. Hopefully it's been of some help to you today. Cheers.